Have you ever been told not to care too much? Have you ever been told if you don't care so much, then you probably won't get as hurt? If it doesn't all work out, then, it's okay because you weren't really that invested anyway. This epiphany came to me this morning, and I want to share it here with you because it is so fucking important. It's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous that we have been told or taught somewhere along the way we've protected ourselves. I don't know, whatever it was, it does not matter. All that matters is from this moment forward, you give yourself full permission to care, passionate, fierce passion running through your business. Do you know why my salon was so successful? Is because I loved and I cared for my clients so much. So much. Yeah. And I actually got a little bit hurt when they didn't rebook their appointment or they didn't come back to me. It actually hurt because as soon as somebody walked into my salon, they were my family. That was my best friend, my sister, my cousin that came in. Every single time, I never once went, oh, I'm not going to care about this client too much. I'm not going to care how their hair turns out. Never, not once. And now in my coaching business, I care so fiercely. Sometimes I care more about my clients' business than what they do. I don't have any clients like that at the moment. That's good. But there's been times where I've been like, oh my God, this is so amazing. This is such a great business. You can do this and you can do this. And I get so excited about helping this person in front of me transform their business into something fantastic. And I seem to care more than they do. Yeah. And so those kind of clients, I'm like saying no to them anymore. You have to care about your business. You have to care about your clients. You have to care about yourself. Okay. But when you're fiercely, openly passionate about it, that's when things are going to change for you. That's when things are going to change for you. Going all in doesn't mean working nonstop like a dog. Does not mean that. What it means going all in is openly passionate. Going all in means openly care. Going all in means no more split energy between, oh, I don't want to care too much, and oh my God, this is something that I've wanted, and I know that I'm able to get it, and I want to help my clients. And that is the passion there, right there. If you are fiercely passionate about your business and you're fiercely passionate about your clients and fiercely passionate about yourself, yeah, you've got to be passionate about yourself too. The things that have changed my business, and yes, I've increased my income since I started doing this kind of work here, but that's not why I did. That's not why I'm doing all this internal work. I'm doing all this internal work because I'm like, something has got to change within me. Yeah, I had spent 33 fucking years in agony from endometriosis, and I'm finally free of that pain. But what I realized was that I was free of the endometriosis pain, but my body had been in survival mode, intensive survival mode. I'd had tension running through my body for 33 years. And so now that endometriosis pain wasn't there, I was still bracing myself, waiting for pain to come back. But my muscles were sore. I had knots all through my body. I was very limited in how I moved because I was just so stiff. Even laying in bed, I couldn't relax into the bed and let the bed hold me. I was holding myself while I was just in a laying down position instead of a standing up or sitting down position. But I have, over the past 2 weeks, I have done so much exercising, more exercising in the past 2 weeks than I've done in the whole year, because my body feels amazing now and I'm passionate about helping myself. Like, I can almost reach my toes, guys. Like, this is huge. 2 weeks ago, I could barely get past my knee. And now I'm almost reaching my toes. Like, kudos to me. Good job, Megs. But when you're fiercely passionate about yourself, you're fiercely passionate about your family, you're fiercely passionate about your business, about your clients, about life, that is the moment right there that your business stops becoming a, hopefully someday, maybe it might, or I can't wait until, and it starts to be embedded now. I started down this internal journey because I was free from the pain and I was like, great, now it's time to focus on me. And even if it doesn't make me any extra money, but it makes me happier and I feel better in my body and I feel healthy and I feel alive, that there, feeling alive, not just drifting through life anymore, that was the moment that changed everything for me. And as a result, as a byproduct of all that, yeah, my income has increased. Woohoo, go Megs. But this is the thing. It's because I became fiercely passionate about helping myself. I became fiercely passionate about being able to touch my toes. I feel so grateful for this life now, and I'm grateful for my business. And so to me, my interpretation of going all in is no longer holding back on your passion, no longer holding back on your purpose, posting the thing that you know is probably going to get some people's tizzies in a knot, people's knickers in a knot. But that's okay because you're a catalyst. You're here to break the mold. Yeah, some of the most passionate people are going to be the most wealthiest people, not because they have a great strategy. Every strategy will work, but because they openly show how much they love their business. They openly show how much they love their life. And that shit is magnetic. That's the magnetic part right there. People want to enjoy their life. People want to enjoy their life. They don't want to be miserable. I mean, some people want to be miserable. Some people get a kick out of being miserable, but that's not us, right? If you're listening to Sacred Wealth, you're not the type of person who is going to be satisfied with a mediocre life. You're just not. It's just facts. Like, I'm just stating facts here. I'm not saying anything that you don't already know. So you can be passionate, and this is the thing that got me, right? I was deeply, deeply, deeply passionate about my clients, deeply passionate about my business, but I wasn't openly sharing how passionate I was about my business. I wasn't openly proving how passionate I was about my business. So my husband, I'm deeply passionate about my husband, love him to death. My kids, deeply passionate about my kids. I care so much about my kids that I would literally lay down my life if it meant saving them in any way whatsoever. Yeah. But now they're starting to get to the age where I can't save them the way that I used to be able to. Like, now they have to learn how to save themselves, right? Because they're adults, almost. One is an adult, one is not. But, like, I was passionate in my coaching calls, passionate, so incredibly passionate, but yet I wasn't allowing myself to be known as that in the industry because, it's not professional to be super passionate. When you love something so deeply, make sure that you're still professional and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just like going, no, I'm no longer going to worry about my funnel. I'm no longer going to worry about positioning and all of that kind of stuff. What I'm going to be focusing on is allowing my passion, my deep, fierce passion, run through every single thing that I do. I'm no longer going, oh, I hope this works, or if nobody buys this, I'm going to be devastated. I'm like, I put my heart and soul into every single thing that I do without apology, without minimizing the power that runs through me when I do that. Because every single time that I go, oh, I hope people buy from this, like, this is pretty powerful, nobody purchases, nobody. But when I go, you know what, this is life changing. This is not just helping people. This is transforming them from their depth of their soul. This is them remembering who the fuck they are. This is them coming alive again. This is them being able to embody their intuition in their business. Like, how awesome is it that you can just use your intuition and make money? Because you're fiercely passionate about helping people. You're fiercely passionate about transforming people. That there is the golden energy. That there is the golden energy, right? Going all in means letting your passion shine through every single thing that you do, letting your love shine through every single thing that you do without going, oh, I don't want to love too much. I don't want to be too passionate. I don't want to scare people off. You know what? Scaring people off is a good thing. Sometimes scaring people off is a good thing. Yeah, because the ones that are truly meant for you, they will stick around. They will follow you. They will buy from you because you are passionate about them. And the bad thing is that sometimes the passion, I'm so passionate, and then, you know, somebody will ghost me or whatever. And I'm like, I put so much time and energy and passion into them, and now they're just gone. But that's okay. That's my learning curve. And it's okay because I refuse to let that lessen my love. Yeah, I was put here on this planet in this timeline, on this planet at this moment to serve, to be of service, and to show people that you can be passionate and love and be kind and generous. That's what sacred wealth actually is. That there is what sacred wealth actually is. So if you refuse to believe that the antidote to being hurt is caring less, you're going to get hurt no matter what. Yeah, that's just life. That's just life. You're going to get hurt at some point. You're going to get knocked down. And you know what? You get back up and you're fiercely passionate about helping somebody else. Some people are going to stick around and some people are not. It's just what happens. Yeah, it's just what happens. All right, that's it for me for today. I hope you learned something new. I hope this was very, very valuable for you. Fierce passion. Allow it to shine through. That is your essence. Mwah.